Здрасте. Дорогие дамы и господа, добро пожаловать на не столь регулярный стрим. Ой, давайте-ка сделаем чуть потише. Во, так лучше. Или не лучше? Вам громко, мне нет. Сейчас сделаем вам тише. Сделали вам тише. Вот, добро пожаловать на не столь регулярный стрим. Сегодня мы обкатываем Гарри Поттера. Дайте-ка свет включу. Свет! Вот все. Теперь изображение чуть-чуть ламповее стало. Да. Мы сегодня играем в Хогвартс Легаси. При этом там есть где-нибудь слово Гарри Поттер? Гарри Поттер нет. Поэтому эта игра даже в названии нет Гарри Поттера. Но в нее все играют, всем нравится, как я понял. Я сильно обзоры не смотрел, сюжет не смотрел, потому что сам хотел поиграть. Но, судя по тому, что вокруг нее идет прям хайпища, люди играют, с удовольствием играют. Я решил опробовать. И решил это опробовать, более того, скажу, на стриме. Поэтому я ем этот прекрасный молочный ломтик, пока Лена не видит. Меня спалили. Сижу, ем тут уже молочный ломтик. Меня сова спалила. Привет, Кать. Не говори Лене. Да, я максимально им наслаждаюсь. Обязательно говорите, что по звуку. Я им так наслаждаюсь, что он даже на бороде. Ой, совсем зарос я. Надо к бродобрею пойти. И еще раз. Все. Но, Кать, у меня их еще много. Вот. Сегодня мы поиграем в Гарри Поттера. Точнее, Хогвартс Легаси, потому что, я уже сказал, слово Гарри Поттер нет в названии. Вот. Переключились на экранчик. Блин, мне нравится. Давайте-ка мы свет погасим, чтобы было чуть-чуть ламповей. Оп. Чтобы я был фиолетовый. А может синий? Алиса, сделай синий цвет. Алиса, сделай синий цвет в зале. Это явно не синий. Но сейчас мы с ней договоримся. Так. Какой-то вот синий. О, синий прикольно. Потому что светодиодную ленточку тоже синий сделаем. Давайте ее тоже синий сделаем. О, хотя мы будем играть за Когтевран. А у них, кстати, синий цвет как раз. Я вообще не играл, не смотрел. Подождите, только что было. Давайте-ка мы еще их звук сделаем чуть покромче. Ох, и нас встречает просто. Хотя, блин, давайте-ка все же. Нет, просто как-то. Ладно, так сойдет. Хотя, блин, тень вот эта падающая на меня, мне не нравится. Ладно, разберемся потом. С освещением. А то вообще. Так, и нас встречает сразу куча. Я в телеге не сижу. В смысле непрофессионально? Я не сижу в телеге. Что это за... Что это за наезд? Обиженку включил. Как много здесь разных. Но мне крайне не нравится шрифт. прям... Пойдем так. Да, прекрасный перевод. Прекрасный шрифт. Не, перформанс. Потому что я хочу 60 кадров. Так, совсем короткое условие пользования. У меня награды. Мне дали шляпу, палочку и черт знает что. Получить свои награды. Прижить свой учебник фан-клуба Гарри Поттера. Нет. Господи, здесь еще... Ой, господи, гипогриф. На спине этого грациозного. У меня, оказывается, есть награда. Понятно. Шапка. С черепом. Нормальная тема. Наследие, рецепт зелья Феликс Фелицис. Нифига себе имбу какую нам дают. Короче. Опа, и тут еще что-то дали. Маску дали. Шапку дали. Коня дали. Что-то еще дали. Но это все за то, что я Деликус издание купил. Но вот оно едва заметно принять. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Вот это сразу, вот это нас, конечно, апнули сразу на 5-й курс. А кто мечтал на 1-й курс? Вот это да. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако, в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами, Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазору Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли. Заместитель директора. Нифига себе, привилегии пошли. На магию уже дают использовать не Хогвартса. Ух, какой красавец, беру. Давайте посмотрим, что тут какие. Предустановка. Блин, классная предустановка, мне нравится на самом деле. А есть с светлыми волосами? Прикольно. Не, мне нравится. Давайте посмотрим. Аксессуары для лица. Это форма лица. Почему я ее не могу посмотреть до того, как выберу? Кстати говоря, это можно делать с помощью тачпада. Ну, как видно, здесь не так уж много кастомизации. Первый мне нравится больше всего. Цвет кожи. Очки. Мы же очкарики. Гарри Поттер, здрасте. Полу Гарри Поттер, здрасте. О, нормально. Мне подходит. Дальше. Прически. Так, цвет волос. Давайте-ка мы сделаем посветлее. Нормально. Прически. Прикольная причесочка, мне нравится. Простите. Ой, ну вот это банальненько. Это что, это «Здравствуй, доктор Кто»? Уже тогда модно было брить виски, все с вами ясно. Хипстер хренов. Привет, хочу предложить тебе пойти в бан. Спасибо. Так, состояние кожи. Ты себе делаешь? Да, я так просто делаю. Состояние кожи. Привет, Катя. Рад тебя видеть. Веснушки и родинки. Там... Шо это? Мне кажется, души нет у него. Так сойдет. Так, шрамы и метки. Во, смотрите, лор уже появляется. У нас есть шрам на носу, поэтому мы носим очки, поэтому его не видно. Лор. Здесь можно. Вроде пока не пробовали. Жаль, что нельзя сразу 2 шрама. Трансы хейтят по одной очень простой причине. Так, давайте что-нибудь. Потому что они не любят Джоан Роллинг. Потому что она сказала, что менструирующие люди — это женщины. Вот и все. Вот сакральный смысл этого хейта. И поэтому ее считают трансфобкой. Открываем вам лор. Да, она базу выдала, а ее захейтили. Кайф. Классные брови. У меня, конечно, не такие, но классные. Так, вот тут, конечно, наверное, будет опасно. Ладно, здесь можно сделать женщину в мужском теле, поэтому трансфобы, идите нафиг.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very... That was quite something.
У меня до одного робовосит его голос.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something.
Как будто бы это чистит. Типа чистота у него. О. Вообще, кстати, видите? Я не знаю, что наезжает на эту игру. Смотрите, это волшебница. Мы выбираем гендер. Это явно это выбор гендера. Давайте так и вобьем. Как меня зовут? А тут можно сделать? Ага, ладно. Имя. Максим. Максим. Давайте фамилию какую-нибудь. Максим Д. Русян. Да, Ру. Сиян. Угу. Как нормальное имя. С Кавказа, да. Только немножко не северного, с другого. Или что-нибудь другое. Давайте, накидайте, какие есть фамилии прикольные. Или какие там есть окончания в этих великих? Рашкович, серб. Такое. О, привет. Да, мы тут как раз играем. Я пытаюсь выбрать фамилию. Какие вообще есть британские фамилии? Ну, с одинаковыми персонажами, может быть. Давайте подумаем над фамилиями. Давайте загуглите, какие есть фамилии. Интерактив. Я пока сожру еще один молочный ломтик. Дайрус Ватный. Давайте, чтобы... И тут же вот пес прибежал. Максим Милмайер, ужас. Мне не нравится. Какие могут быть фамилии? Дайрусбеч. Я понял отсылку на Камбербупта. О, Дайрус. Дайрус Дерч. Я даю пальму первенства Катя, потому что это хорошо. Так, сейчас мы только это все. А там будем писать вот так вот. Или просто типа MC. Как МакГонагал пишется? По-моему, МакГонагал пишется просто через C. Угу. Все, отлично. Ну чё, я волшебник. Ты волшебник, Гарри. Ну, почти.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Я моргнул.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Нормальный голос, мне нравится.
Ages since I've been
Not
to the
at all.
castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Он какой-то мутный. У меня два вопроса. Точнее, у меня один вопрос. Это лошади не прорисовались? Или так было задумано? Мне нравится. Здесь прикольно то, что... По сути, когда Роулинг писала, она как раз отсылалась на те года. Вот эти года, которые представлены в игре, поэтому вот это вот вообще вселенная здесь выглядит очень естественно именно в таком сеттинге историческом. Да не, это Фестрал, да. Это не во второй, а... Шестой, по-моему, даже. Когда это Гарри увидел смерть, они появились, потому что они появляются только перед теми, кто увидел смерть. А есть лор у нашего персонажа? О, вот лор нашего персонажа.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is
Согласен.
indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Да, нам даже
As
одного
the
дали.
other fifth
Там
years will have been
где-то
honing their
сутки
magical
тоже.
skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far
Так,
at the
он из
ministry.
министерства. А кто он в министерстве?
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about
Запись
Ranrock
стрима
before
на
she
Твиче
died,
будет.
wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
Думаю, сделаем.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar.
Как много
It
загадок
came
уже
to
в
me
первые
via her
секунды.
owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Какое совпадение?
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We do.
Ёшкин кот! Красивый дракон. Опа-на! Вот это прикольно сделано. Блин, какая точность к деталям.
The key. Give me your hand.
Он сделал заклинание без палочки.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Ох,
Perhaps a
обожди.
bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Ой, хилка.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Вот он выпил и попал в школу
Where are
вот,
we?
чародейства
I'm not
и
sure.
волшебства.
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Вот это сразу Олориссимо тут подвалил. Не, хорошо, прям в карьер нас спускают. Причем даже буквально в какой-то точке зрения. Да, есть. У нее очень, кстати, забавная дата выхода. Она сейчас вышла на ПК, последние Xbox, на PlayStation по 5, а на прошлое поколение не вышла. Она выйдет только в апреле.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that
Но на
port
ПК
key
есть
to
проблемы
George
с
for
ее
a reason.
покупкой. ибо в Стиме ее в нашем регионе просто нет, и для того, чтобы ее купить, нужно, чтобы тебе ее подарил кто-то из другого региона. За счет этого на нее цены накручивает «Мама, не горюй». И так получилось, что вот этот вот Гарри Поттер на плойку у меня будет стоить дешевле, чем если бы покупали на ПК.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Подсказочка.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Основное заклинание. Ну, я зажал R2. Надо нажимать. И обратно. А что за основное заклинание? Что это такое?
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
У меня еще и чужая палочка.
Your wand works improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Какой он подхалим.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Не, ну, DualSense здесь хорошо отрабатывает. Мне нравится. О, сундук! 37. Так, знатоки лора Гарри Поттера. Какая там валюта? Ну, 20-й. Не, мне кажется, что-то в районе 19-го. 19-го.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
С каких пор Репару научилась чинить камни? По-моему, там в других условиях анализовалось. Ну, интересно. Мне быдло короче. Ну ладно.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems
Прикольно.
out of place.
Мне нравится система заклинания, на самом случае. Пока. Мини-карта. Ну, пойдем искать что-то по мини-карте.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Чей его? И сразу мы здесь тоже с какой-то точки зрения избранные, потому что взяли сразу на 5-й курс, зачислили. Сразу умеем
That
магию.
enchanted crystallized stone again.
У нас сразу какая-то волшебная хрень проснулась.
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Какую
And
классную
how is there a
люстру.
room
Кто
behind it?
хочет такую люстру домой?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Опа.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Кто-то храпит. Обязательно скажите, что по звуку.
Hello?
Да, потому что здесь губы. Ке-ке. Ке-ке-ке. Какой красавец.
It can't be. Just a moment.
Нам тоже дадут богатство, как Гарри Поттеру?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding
А, мы
Bank.
в банке?
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
The key? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Это не он.
This way, then.
Или он.
Stay close. After you.
Как сложно. Ключ в футляре, который телепортирует на какой-то берег, который телепортирует в Гринготтс. И при этом наш ГГ в этом как-то замешан.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power or both.
И типа логично, кстати. Они игру назвали Хогвартс Наследие. То есть, а тут в первых же этапах в интро нам рассказали, что мы ищем магию, с помощью которой был построен Хогвартс. Это интересно.
It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of
Не,
the
мне
bank.
нравится тоже.
Settle in.
И сразу
Distance
бой,
to go.
что-то. Ну, прикольно, прикольно. Есть какие-то микрофризы. Это так, если по технической точке. Модельки такие, не сильно Так, знаете, что мы
Vault
сделаем?
number.
Vault 12.
Сейчас мы кое-что сделаем, чтобы, наверное, моим глазкам было чуть-чуть удобней. Нет, не система. Так, экран видео. Вывод видео. И включим 1080. Может, тогда микрофризов не будет. Ну, во. Хотя, давайте, знаете, как сделаем? Ладно, попробуем. Если прям глазкам больно будет.
Momentous day.
Ну, в принципе, разница не сильно ощущается. У вас на стриме так точно.
Professor, the old Bandat god was where it was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Но это точно еще до всяких злых магов.
Here we are.
Ну, до Волан-де-Морта, до его этого предшественника, который был в фильме про тварей.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Странно, что мы видим это свечение. Какая же загадка, связанная именно с нашим ГГ. Опять же, скажите, пожалуйста, по звуку, меня слышно нормально по отношению с игрой? А то это важно. Это очень хорошо.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait,
Все, Ари.
Professor?
that was certainly
В другой
unexpected.
комнате слышно, блин, надо дверь закрыть.
Let me think.
Сейчас закрою дверь.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
О, отсылочки к первой игре про Гарри Поттера. Так. Я научился заклинанию Ревелио.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the
Да
porky
хватит,
container.
все светится.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
И все, конец игры.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Сюда и туда.
but to what end I can't say.
Все заново с костра.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Голова светится забавно. Вот есть какие-то такие артефакты, но они в основном связаны с кастомизацией персонажа, и тут тоже есть какие-то вот графические артефакты немножко.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow
Сияние.
again, but on the floor.
А, можно было игру назвать Хогвартс Сияние чистого разума?
What happened?
Ого.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Вот это мы, конечно, учимся. Освоили 3 заклинания за 5 минут. Я считаю, что мы гений.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Это засада!
Protego.
Вот это он фигачит. Ай. Я выполнил доп. Задание. И у них левел. Это еще и РПГ. У нас, кстати, это ХП восполняется. Я просто вообще про эту игру ничего не знаю.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Так, надо, наверное, использовать Люмос. Опять мы здесь.
Where am I supposed to go?
Куда-то туда,
What's
мне
happening?
кажется.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Блин, сделано интересно, разнообразно. Надеюсь, на протяжении всей игры это будет вот
That's where they're
сохраняться.
leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Я понял. Я считаю, это мем. Приятная боевая система, мне нравится. Где-то пахнуло Dark Souls, но я бы не сказал. Если только он чуть-чуть от Кати. Интересно. Ай! По щам получил. Камбухи интересно. Да, привет, кстати, вот Табыч. И заново, и пошли. Не, интересно. Здесь еще где-то Катя тусит. Может, она спать пойдет. Ну, прям магия. Магия. Атмосфера магии сохранена. Что за красный? Почему нам так больно? Теперь синий. Нам не так больно. Это мы еще до Хогвартса не дошли.
There you are. How did you? What is this place?
У меня к фигу больше вопросов. Вот с этого момента он теперь под подозрением.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Сколько фан-сервиса
I wonder.
на 1 час? Столько фан-сервиса. Неужели на протяжении всей игры будет столько же?
Follow my lead.
Вот это он, конечно, создал. Смотрим, махнул, и стены возвелись.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
О, мы умеем
Your ability
видеть
to see what others
traces
cannot
of
will not
древний
be
magic.
enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Я вижу магию.
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed.
Реально махнуть и дом построить. Можешь махнуть пачкой денег и можешь потом сам построиться, но спустя большое
Died
количество
in
времени.
pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in
Злой гоблин.
Was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
Скелет. Наплечники это черепа.
No need for that.
Это Мэри показать.
Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
Эй, злобный гоблин.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ну и смотри, без палочки, с помощью каких-то этих колдует, с помощью доспехов. Что за звуки этих жнецов из Mass Effect? О-оу. Спасибо, кот Табыч. Бля, мы уже 4500 на подгузники набрали вот это, да? Блин, я забыл за подгузники заехать.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Чё, в Хогвартсе?
It
Быстро
seems
мы.
those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Чё, мы в запретном лесу? Ог. А, нет, это не запретный лес, или запретный лес. Ну, короче, мы рядом с экспрессом. Не, интро хорошее у игры. Прям мне нравится. Игра, по-моему, по хронометражу часов на 20. Как нигде читал. Когда-то давно. Это только заанонсили или там когда-то были.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Почти. Какой красавец.
Phineas, Nigellus.
Black.
Black.
Опа.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Блэк, директор Хогвартса.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky,
Музыка
we
очень
might still be
хорошая.
able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Блин, какие у него носки высокие. Мне кажется, или в фильме было больше мест?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Да, Когтевран.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has
Это,
much
наверное,
to
сейчас
offer a
некоторые такой
dedicated
Пуффиндуй.
student.
Нет.
And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder.
Был Слизерин. Не, Когтевран.
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Отвага Гриффиндор, верность Пуффинду и амбиции Слизерин, значит,
A
любознательность.
desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Видите, правильно выбрал.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Не, мне нравится эта фишка, что предварительно что-то выбираешь, а потом опа.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Опа. Вот и Лорна объяснили,
Enough.
почему...
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your
Почему
academic
разработчики не
futures.
сделали
I'm sure
Quidditch?
you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Какой серьезный. А как же пир?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I
Страшный
was
человек.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's
Вообще
quite
беспалевный
uncommon for a
вход.
student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be able to help, I'm afraid. This sort of
Сергей
thing has
Егоров,
always
привет, здрасте.
confounded me.
Нет, мы идем в Когтевран.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Да, тут что-то с переводом намутили.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Тут там явно игра слов
I
была.
hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Вот это был переход.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Прикольненько. И здесь вот есть маленькая, так сказать, навигация на миникарте, чтобы понять, куда идти.
This should be interesting.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
Мне
That
это не
wasn't
нравишься.
quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their
Мне интересно,
limits.
если бы я выбрал
I
другой
should wander
факультет,
up
здесь
before
были бы
someone
другие
traces that dung
персонажи.
bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
М. Вы видели, как он... Так, отойдем. Что-то туда надо проникнуть будет.
Brilliant. You'd think you could. That is not how. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Амит Такар. Такар.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so
Будущий
close to a
премьер
dragon before.
Британии
Can't say I'd
пришел в
recommend
чат.
it, frankly.
Да,
It's nice to
знаменитый
meet you,
индус в
Amit.
19 веке.
I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes.
Да загуглите, в каком
So
году
much to be
происходит
learned from the stars.
событие.
Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can
Так, а
show
мы
you
экзамен
things
будем сдавать?
you
По-моему, на
never
пятом курсе
dreamed
там
of.
экзамен.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Ну вот здесь ощущается так, как примерно времена Шерлок Холмс.
That's not right either.
А Шерлок Холмс там, по сути, чуть ли не до Первой мировой был.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on
Ну
their
да,
potion
тут
making.
есть
Actually,
некоторые.
Professor Fig
И
told me
голос
about
что-то у
Wiggenweld
ГГ
potion.
как будто бы
Of
роботизирован.
course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Roots, корни, ну вот это
Is it
вот
common
понял.
practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our
Чеснок.
herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think
Профессор
Professor Sharp, our
Гарлик.
potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as
Но
your brews are
перевели,
all
кстати,
perfect.
неплохо чеснок.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw.
Да не, я одобряю такой перевод. Ну, типа,
You'd best not keep her waiting.
это в контексте.
Convinced that behind her rather stodgy exterior, Professor
Блин,
Weasley has some rather marvelous
такие все милые.
That new fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine studying in high school.
Это первый слизеринец, я не знаю. Как там у слизерина. Я научился бегать. О, привет.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your
Вот, экзамен.
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something
Нам что,
extraordinary
махать
to
времени
ensure your
дадут еще?
success.
А нет, книжку. Ну,
Here
почти.
you are.
Бесконечные знания.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
Книжка.
field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Это что,
Walk with
список
me
дел?
and we shall put it to the test. This way. The
Да не
guide will give you
знаю.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Я все равно пока еще не очень понимаю, что это за книжка.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust? And see
Revelio?
what details the field guide can provide.
Так. Опыт появился. Это ачивки? Сборник ачивок? Это ваш уровень волшебства. Прохождение испытаний. Ой, это ж яйца драконьи. Собирайте страницы руководства по всему миру. И от этого будет... И нам будут давать кастомизацию за это. Прикольненько. Здесь шмотки имеют какой-то функциональный, интересно. Вот это я нашел. Коллекция, инвентарь. О, снаряжение. Зеленое. Хорошо подобранный. Вообще говоря, у меня есть что-то. Да, есть. Черные кожаные перчатки. Теперь у меня есть что-то. Так, шаляпа. Нормальная кепи. Вообще кайфуем. Так, шейные аксессуары. У меня есть шарф. О, теперь я точно Шерлок Холмс. Есть, правда, некоторая проблема. Мы что, острые козырьки? Ну, почти. Есть, правда, одна маленькая проблема. У нас нет палочки. У нас чужая палочка. Так. А это что за... А их сравнить можно? Защита 0. Очки дают защиту. Кастомизация мне нравится.
Eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Защиту от реального мира, да. Мне должны дать маску. У меня должно быть много... Ой, а это что? Это выбор заклинаний? Мне кажется, нас уже неправильно учат.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Я не знаю по поводу системы репутации, но не думаю. Блин, повесили бы нормально эти портреты. Так. Один паук. Как интересно. А как целиться? Ладно, потом, наверное, нам расскажут, как это открыть. Мы еще даже свою палочку не получили, кстати. Мы юзаем чужую.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Мы перемещаемся по Хогвартсу с помощью пламени? Угу. Да, это понятно, но прикольно. Нам же нужно большой зал. Постройка в библиотеке. Два сточка с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. А анимации не будет никакой?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs
Могли
lead
бы хоть
directly to
показать, как мы
Central Hall.
это нас сжигают дотла.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I've seen the boys looking very sheepish.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Hecat.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of
Ты мог выбрать не
spellcasting.
отвечать. Может быть, да,
I'm
значит
afraid
я
I can't take all
болтливый.
the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to
Переходы в
use
загрузках
your
проделаны не
field
очень
guide.
аккуратно.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those
Выглядим как
supplies.
Ватсон, да.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about
услышал.
exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more
flexibility with your
Чего нам
time
дадут
than she
маховик
would
времени?
approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, что у нас? Так, карта. Задание. Угу. О, тут даже есть эти задачи, которые заблокированы. Угу. Ну, давайте глянем.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Все, и теперь погнали. Та-да-та-да, бежим, бежим, бежим. Бежим, 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 бежим. Так, еще раз. А, понятно. У-у-у, книжечка летит. Это красивая анимация, мне нравится. Ой, и прям класс такой, как в фильмах. Прям один в один. Вот, кстати, первый слизательница.
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
1878, значит, после этого
You may
года.
be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Но идея того, что простые заклинания в бою оказываются более важными, это еще даже Яненко писал в своих дозорах, когда говорил, что базовые заклинания некоторые позволяют прям в бою себя чувствовать более эффективно. Я выучил.
Levioso.
А почему Вергандиум мы не говорим?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Какие мы, кстати, некультурные. Находимся в шапке в помещении. Левиоса. А Вергандиум же надо говорить, нет раз.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Now, well done.
Прикольно.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling.
Так, где наш враг?
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa. This should be easy.
Hey.
You're good. How perceptive. Stupid Protego. Complicates things. Leviosa. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know. Rather good at this, aren't you?
Прикольно. Ай.
This could be your first. Let's just.
Ой, я его уронил.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Хихикает, это хи-хи-хи, а это хмыкает.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to
А
have the
сколько
opportunity
очков?
to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindelows entirely.
Конкуренция более живая, потому что нет Дамблдора, который все Гарри сплавит.
Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
В чем будем в друзьяшки
I
набиваться?
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Да, это вообще-то моя первая.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive,
Дуэльный
unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now
Кто
and then.
нарушил первое
Whether it's
правило
joining a
клуба, да,
secret
Катя.
dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Видишь,
Perhaps somewhere
слизеринец и
unsanctioned.
миленький.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Да, чё, level up, что? Кстати, она тоже сказала про первокурсников. Так, стопэ. Ну чё? Да здравствует доп-квесты. А как? Го, по доп-квест. Да, я знаю, но я хочу пока попутешествовать по Хогвартсу ножками. тут надо огоньки пооткрывать, мне кажется. Ой, что это? Это выглядит как сундук. Они сами, мне кажется, активируются. Здесь должен быть сундук. Где сундук? Че, неужели сундук выше? А, вот, смотри, как интересно. Угу. Вот дверь. Ладно, потом разберемся.
There's something in there. I just know.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Звучит логично.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Так. Стопы. Так, справа. Вот где-то здесь же. Да.
Revelio. Lumos.
Нет, должен быть еще столб. Ну вот, это вот. А, но он дает подсказку, кстати. Я туплю.
This looks like the location from the painting.
О, тут это.
What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped.
Кстати, статую Грегори Льстивого.
Keep casting Lumos on it. Lumos.
Да, на картине было, кстати, это явно дырочка для...
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Я, кстати, уже второй уровень.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain.
Мы тоже пустились в
I'm glad
подобное
someone figured it out.
объяснение.
The moth! I should have seen that.
Так, го дальше. Так, у нас пока здесь ничего не открыто. И что это было? О, совсем другое это. Заходим. Ну вот, квиддича, да, действительно, здесь не хватает, кстати. Зажгли.
Lumos.
Так, 2 столба. О, слышите эту музыку? Это из рекламы. Это та самая кошка. Ну чё, все, 10 из 10 игре ставим. Не похоже на миссис Норрис. Мне кажется, миссис Норрис все же появилась позже. Блин, где эта дверь? Приятная музычка. Чувствую себя культурой. Ого, как нас заносит. Замок уровень 1.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did right from his car.
Призраки, значит, еще живы.
Revelio.
Так, мы тут уже в какой корпус зашли?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
О, это и есть тот самый тайный клуб.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
О, Гриффиндорец.
I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you
Блин, помню,
duel.
в Гарри Поттере и в игре дуэли были очень классно реализованы.
I match you with other duelists.
Не помню как, но я
and
помню, что
whoever is
было
still
классно.
standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Да, в бой.
Get me in the ring.
Да, вот
Spectacular!
первый Гарри
Let the
Поттера,
fireworks begin!
первые 3, наверное, кайфовые.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Страшно, страшно! Остановите эту игру!
goes my wager.
Да, мне кажется, мы убили. А нет. Мне ты не нравишься. А, он хорош, он пробил. Взяла, стала просто в деф.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
И третий Гарри. Да все же Гарри Поттеры есть, просто, по-моему, с 4-го или с 3-го там стало все плохо. Я 3-й уровень. А, это Хоксмит, ужас. Так, астрономическое крыло. Давайте мы пока побегаем. Тут просто люди.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Я вот первый, помню, играл прям в гостях у дяди. Было очень классно. Ну, первые два, они самые ламповые. Дальше там начались проблемы. 4-й, по-моему, все ушло в ад на 4-м. Там движок поменяли. 6-й и 7-й он стал какой-то более боевой.
Professor Revelio. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the
Ой,
lesson.
здесь по заклинаниям та же самая аудитория.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Нацай, о май.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Мне не нравится все, я
The
передумал.
summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Ацо, ну давай.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Уи. Ну, знаем. Акцию. Чё он сказал?
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it.
Почему он сказал
You might
Акио?
just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking.
У нас тут какой-то Акио вместо Акцио, представляешь? Ужас какой. Осуждаем.
After me.
А загадку Когтеврана заценила? Или вы не в Когтевране?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
да, давай,
what
спокойной
better
ночи.
than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test?
Ну вот, в Рейвенкло загадку на входе. Там же игра слов прикольная должна была быть. А что-то перевод с субтитрами вообще. Откуда он это
So
взял?
why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Добродушный возглас. Он без меня проходил. Осуждаем.
Excellent. Not to worry. That's it. Don't lose your composure. Very good.
Ну.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But
Какие очки? Почему они называют сколько?
Without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Не, я думаю, что Вася...
Be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Он читер!
That is how it's done.
Ну, давай! Давай! Понятно.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Надо на желтом останавливать.
Nicely done. Here we go. There we go.
Вы видели это? Это было очень близко.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Раунд решен. Что он вытворяет? Осуждаю.
exactly when people left when you sit. Not that I mind.
А так по диагонали можно? Давайте будем гнать по диагонали.
That is how it's done.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
Блин, я не выиграю. Даже если соточку сейчас выбью.
I'm not very much, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Stay focused.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ужас. Отвратительная мини-игра. Надо еще.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Опять
Took
сказала
weeks for me
Акио.
to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
То есть это не баг, это фича?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Есть африканская
yes,
школа,
bigger
которая
than
гораздо
Hogwarts.
круче.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Во время Второй мировой ее разбомбили. Ты же куда она делась?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu.
А мы там будем?
But I am
Блин,
glad to be
прикольно
here
было
at
бы, если по
Hogwarts.
другим еще
I think Professor Ronan wants to
школам
talk to you.
путешествовать.
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ой, надо, кстати, это активизировать. А или она внизу? Я уже 3-й уровень. Вот это да. Вот это да.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Revelio. Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Так, скорее всего, как-то можно попасть отсюда, может. Ну ладно. Пошли дальше. Что, у нас появились топ-квесты? Да, появились топ-квесты. У меня появятся рукоятки палочек. Что? Блин, анимация книжки очень крутая.
Revelio.
О, главный зал. Мы здесь были. Что с тобой?
I really have made a mess of it.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello.
Ой,
Thank
это
you
что
for
за
asking.
прото-Гермиона?
I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with
У
the
нее, кстати,
librarian.
лучше
You see, I'm
анимация.
fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble,
Угрозы
she'd write to my
родителям, вот это да.
parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Ну чё, погнали.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Вот это, кстати, схема. Прикольная анимация, когда исчезает книга в руках, куда-то вот типа прячется. Это выглядит реально очень круто. Так, вот эти вот лестницы самая плохая идея в игре, которую можно было придумать. Так, где еще книжки летуны? О, книжка летун, привет. Вон еще одна книжка летун. Эй, где-то здесь было. Эй, книжки Летуна, вы где? Заныкались? Так, 2, еще 3. А то, значит, была не книжка, то было что-то другое.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Так, окушать винтовые лестницы. Так, вон книжка летяга еще одна. И осталась еще одна.
Revelio.
Книжка летяга, ты где? А это что? Угу. Так, где еще книжка? Чат, вы видите еще какую-нибудь книжку Летуна? Я вот нет. О, сундучок.
Lumos.
О, нашли. Сейчас откроем что-нибудь. Сюда вставляйся. Еще одна страничка. Куда заныкалась последняя книжка Летунья? Здесь нету. Запертая, это запретная секция, ясно. А в запретной секции случайно ее нет? Так, где эта книжка Летун? Может, где-то здесь? Вот началось это вот вечная проблема. Явно где-то в очевидном месте она находится, а найти не можем. Потому что в глаза долбимся. Вот это запретная секция, я не думаю, что он там есть. Это библиотекарша. Тут вообще не видно, летает что-то или нет. И где эта книжка может быть? А, вон, я нашел тебя.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Самый сложный квест в игре.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Так, какие квесты еще есть? Мы могли ее, кстати... Сундук с сокровищами, страница руководства. Ужас. Так, что нам профессор Уизли скажет? Блин, почему они реально Акио говорят? Это как минимум интересно.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Какая она проницательная.
Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
А, то есть доп-квесты обуславливаются тем, что мы отстающие.
We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Нати или Себастьян? Нати.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time
Мы
to
типа
waste.
своих дружбанов будем
The
выбирать.
sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer
Интересно.
at the Three Broomsticks.
Первую задачу. Особый тип заданий, который дает вам профессор Хогвартса. И после их выполнения они учатся использовать новые заклинания. Награда за выполнение вашей первой задачи является восстанавливающей чары Репару, которая необходима для выполнения других заданий. Вы можете отслеживать свои задачи. Ну, интересненько. Это типа то были доп квесты. Это просто доп квесты.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Так, задача. И что надо делать? Угу.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
А типа заданий это поиск этих гребаных страниц? Ну, вот так она же здесь вот пролетела. Ла-ла-ла. У многих уже успел поугнетать. Только себя. Привет, Гренли. Да почему? Не наводишься. Все, навелось. Ура. Так интересно. Так, идем дальше. Как твои делища? Давно не виделись, не слышались.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with...
О, вон. Но поиск страницы это очень душно. Если мне не нравится. Дела, пью чай. Ой, Реклус здесь. Реклус неожиданно стал Реквас. Wanna become famous? Ты мне что-то предлагаешь?
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
Я и был.
Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now,
А мы когда в этом году же встречались? После Нового года, да? Украли? Вот это да. Я что-то это пропустил. Этот факт. Да я, по-моему, так не ом-ном-номкал. Уф, классно.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted
Нет
lover
еще,
thought
но
it
я
too
жду
accurate
этого
and
момента
lashed out.
с нетерпением. Здесь сундук заныкан, но я не понимаю где. О, еще доп-квест. Доп-квест, доп-квест. 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 Как вам чаек вкусный? Пока еще не знаем. А ты про какой чай?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Ой, а тут, по-моему, да,
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Сейчас, секундочку. Ну ладно. Я что-то даже не заметил. Ладно, это тут дела другие. Вообще ужас. В Телеграм мы 9-го виделись с января.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit.
Я даже забыл, зачем тебя спросил про
это. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back
А
on my
прям
own.
точно короной?
I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
У тебя нет друзей. Отличный вариант вопроса.
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Да, неприятная ситуевина. Как много этих плюй-камней. Ну, пойдем искать плюй-камни.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
И где они могут быть? А вон.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Так, еще 6 таких.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about.
А чё, сейчас на карантин сажают тех, у кого коронавирус? Или так? О, книжка. Уху! Я что-то собрал. Вот это да, вот это да. А это случайно не...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Это связано с... О, вот ты где. Почему они называют не Ацио, а Акио? Я не понимаю, почему так. Камень Зенобия. Зенобия, какое-то знакомое имя, где я его еще встречал. Не, особенно никуда не походишь. Ну, жаль, жаль. А Соня растет не по дням, а по часам. Постоянно улыбится и лекции читает. Я вам не рассказывал. Короче, берет, просыпается, она такая в 4 утра. Такая, надо, я проснулась. Что нужно сделать? Конечно, нужно прочитать родителям лекцию на 1,5 часа. И 1,5 часа сидит и болтает. Не плачет, ничего. Ждем стрима Фиберки. Как-нибудь надо будет сорганизовать. Я сегодня парирование в Геншине выполнял, представляете? Представляете? Ужас какой. Мне кажется, или в фильме они по-другому выглядели эти... И выполнил, считайте, почти все с первой попытки, кроме, наверное, последнего. Не, я сделал, кроме вот собаки, я все с первой попытки и замутил. Хотя нет, не все. Наверное, со второй.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Это доспех для Огра? Бутик, а вон. Это твой доспех, кстати. Прости, не трогаю. Так, на люстру какую-нибудь. Вот сейчас опять последний камень, я буду тупить, пытаться его найти. А у него вон.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Уи, давайте быстрее лестницы. Почему они так сделали лестницы, а не как в фильме? Типа посчитали, что это будет очень скучно и нудно? Ждать, когда эта лестница в нужную сторону повернет? Или что? Да, как автобус. И сидеть ждать у остановки лестницу. Ну, Хогвартс большой прям. Прям впечатляет. Конечно, есть узнаваемые участки, но не все они такие узнаваемые. Я жду вторую часть уже этой игры. Знаете, тот момент, когда ты еще не прошел первую игру, но понимаешь, что вторая будет шедевром. Вот это примерно тот случай. Если они все идеи доведут до конца.
Hello, Zenobia.
Да, да, нормально у нас дела.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how
Не спойлерю
wonderful.
Хогвартс.
I shall dedicate
Я
all
вот
my
тоже себе не
future
спойлерил,
victories to
пока не
you.
купил.
Speaking of
Но у меня,
which,
кстати, этот...
now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room
Там
would be up for
версия
a game.
Deluxe. Кучу всего должен дать.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go.
Да,
Wish
давай.
me luck.
Так, дальше что у нас? Ну, дальше основной квест. Бросок древней магии. Древняя магия. Ух, как много всего мы сейчас узнаем. Кстати, Хогвартс, судя по всему, бесшовный, что круто. Ih, как страшно.
Have you ever had a cauldron leap?
Они не кряхтят, они напевают.
Hello, looking for me?
Сейчас я эту штуку зажгу.
Handy resource
Пойдем.
indeed, your field guide.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Перечитать всего Поттера, но не знаю, Лен. Но ее долго делали. Она прям такая. Но я жду вторую часть уже. Мне кажется, первая...
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a better being
Да,
in the
только я не
village.
понимаю, почему Акио, а не
The
Ацио.
timing of Professor Weasley's hour
Я не
was
понимаю.
perfect.
Вау, город.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
А в оригинале Гарри Поттера
Grave
там они
mistake to
случайно
take it
не
as an
Акио
elective
говорят.
class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit
Мы
at
в пешком
Christmas.
пешком в
But that's one
Хогсмит
of the few
пойдем.
times of year I
Как-то
would
это
rather be
неэффективно.
indoors.
Мне не нравится.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
Чё, здесь есть
I
это
often
короткий
spot
путь?
lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Настояться. Так, соберем. Вдруг мы будем зелье варить.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Вот зачем их в форме
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left.
капюшон, если они его вообще не надевают?
As the name implies.
Я даже не помню, чтобы вообще в течение всей серии
The
кто-то надевал
professors claim
капюшон.
it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time.
Типа мы вот это все пробежали?
I confess, I was surprised
Круто.
when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you find it settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Здесь есть квест на охоту, что?
Mr. Moon!
Ага, тут еще куча всего.
Hogwarts caretaker looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn
Какой он
back, Miss
противный.
Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade.
Ну,
I am happy to
туда
explore
Hogsmeade,
whenever you'd
прикольно.
like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such.
Большой мир.
It might be
Прям
nice to have
что-то
a
он
friend with
большой.
you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
А, латынь. Вот это у нас вперед. Я.
And here we
Во
are.
всех остальных случаях.
It is hard to know where to start. The three broomsticks is the
Значит, мы
place
не
for
должны
Butterbeer.
беситься, а должны наоборот
And you can get
кайфовать.
any
Да.
sweet you can imagine at
Сицеру,
Honeydukes.
як, лак.
I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with
Прикольно.
every visit. I can't tell
Это
you
значит,
that
просто
you are
нам в
certain to
уши
find
насрали, когда
everything you need in
переводили. Окей.
Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have
Не, мне
time
просто
to explore a
интересно, а
little as
в
well.
фильмах Гарри Поттера,
Experience Hogsmeade at your
ну
own
давай,
pace.
например, возьмем
We can meet
четвертую
up in
часть,
the
когда он
town
молнию
circle when you are
призывает. Он
finished.
как говорил?
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Да. Что это такое? Ну, давайте на точку интереса пойдем. Да, переводит какацию, это я понял. О, Z. Так, фолианты и свитки. О, фолианты и свитки.
If it thinks it's got heart.
An inquiring mind.
Прикольно.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
Надо Феликс Фелисиус сварить как-нибудь.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Наши твари, как интересно. О, давайте возьмем очки. Так, очки. Там должны появиться новые очки. Так, куда нам дальше? О, к Ливандру пойдем. Блин, здесь так много всего, надеюсь, все это используется.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name.
Какой молодой.
Of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Так сразу с первого
Well, go
раза.
ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Какая-то кривая.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Давай с третьей попытки, да, угадаем.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes.
Почему он предлагает палочки из одинаковых футляров?
Here. Take it.
Так и знал, что сейчас будет кастомизация. Так и знал.
Curious indeed.
Тепло-коричневая, серая, пепельно-коричневая, медово-коричневая, темно-серая. Ну вот, прикольно, кстати, необработанная серая.
Curious indeed.
Стиль палочки 1.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Что он не меняется. Ну ладно. Мощную магию. Давайте широкий спектр.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare. And a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Вот это круто выглядит.
How intriguing.
Ну, зелено-серая. Давайте попробуем эту.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Так, зелье. Пепена. Достаточно большая вариативность палочек в начале, мне нравится.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Ого.
What can I do for you today?
Ингредиенты у него можно покупать.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or
Зловоние
come back another
мертвецов.
time if you're in a rush today.
Интересно, блин, если это все в механике раскроется, будет прям потрясно. Так, волшебная брюква — это сюда. Так, я вижу книжку летающую. Я уже 5-й уровень.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Something fresh. Вот давайте. Семнободьяна.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Там выручай комната еще будет в игре.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
А мне кажется, или плащ грязнится. Смотрите, он какой-то грязный. Мантия грязновата. Так, вот сейчас, кстати, нужен какой-нибудь экшен.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Вот. О, опять доспехи.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Второй. Понял.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep asking! You have to wear him down! Arrest the momentum!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of
Прикольненько.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Он убил тролля полностью.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
Да, ну очень так
We were glad
беспокоиться.
to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer.
I will see what he wants.
Целый дом восстановил.
Repairer.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Так, надо сейчас что-нибудь восстановить. Не, игра крутая. Что-то прям наслаждаюсь.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Боевая система прикольная.
We were just talking about you.
Взял, выдал чай.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Кастомизация.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
И оно еще и лучше. И она не изменилась. Е. Как сложно, пока не хочу разбираться.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Revelling on the mind. You're most welcome to peruse my shop. Sure.
О, сундук с глаз. Интересно, если его это слепить.
Lumos.
Ладно. О, сундук просто. Еще один рубиновый отвар. Как много хилок.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Это...
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is
Классно,
that if
кстати,
you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gog. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Вот это голос. Я сбит тут с толку первую секунду.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Oh, galleons.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Так, а есть тут задания какие-нибудь? Вроде нет.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
И мы уже в гостиной, уже в спальне. Ой, я 6-й уровень. А чё, у меня соседей вообще нет? Целых 2 дополнительных квеста. Ладно, давайте на сегодня закончим. И так уже 3 часа стримим. Увидимся, когда увидимся. Когда-нибудь, я не знаю, когда именно, но мы продолжим. Игра, как видим, интригует. Интересно, куда весь этот сюжет выйдет. Но мы еще тут, конечно, доп-квестики поделаем. Все вот это вот. Блин, мне нравится, что палочку прям кастомизирую, хоть вы кастомизируй. О, какая у нас теперь есть рукоять для палочки. Вот. Твари. Метод для заданий, заметки. Крайне любопытно. Есть еще таланты. Задание 7%. Чё, основное задание? Мы уж так много выполнили. Кстати, вот я получил мой этот... А чё, всего 7 заданий? Странно. 7%. Надо, кстати, себе сейчас получить. Давайте-ка мы это все еще нарядим на нашего персонажа. Или это получается не здесь? А где это получается? Есть метла. Ну ладно. Здесь интересно. Боевка мне нравится, но пока ее мало. Хочется ее чуть побольше. Вот. Ну и понятно, что ты сидишь и кайфуешь. Учишься в Хогвартсе. Вот это все. Ладно, увидимся, когда увидимся. Всем пока-пока.